Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. Today guys, we're continuing with this Fiat 500 colour therapy. We've got to do a full service. We're going to have a look at the bumper as well. I've already started rubbing it down and sanding it back. Going to do a bit more sanding back, rubbing it down and basically just get it all ready for paint. I went and picked up the paint yesterday, the colour match for this. And not just the colour code, which was 111A, the actual shade of the car. So, yeah, fingers crossed that the shade, comes out pretty good where we want it. I know a lot of people were saying about the wing is a different shade, it's a different colour. If it is, I'm going to paint it. Simple as that. It's just one of them things. But we'll have a look at it anyway. I'll clean it up. I'll run the polisher over it quickly, put it back in place, and then we'll have a good look. Really, I want to take it outside. I just think that, yeah, if I take it outside, it's a lot brighter. We can see it a lot better. So we'll do that as well. I'll put the wing on, take it outside, and we can have a good look at it. If it needs painting, like I said, I'll do it, guys. Just one of them things. And if the colour match shade don't come out right, it's going to the paint shop. It's just one of them things, but it's got to be done. So yeah, we are going to crack on with this. I have actually got a new project being delivered to me today. Makes a change for me not going to get in it. But this one was really far away, right up north, like I said. So today is delivery day. I won't show it as a video today. I'll do that tomorrow. We'll have a walk around it and we'll see what we've got. But if you follow me on Instagram, I will put a picture on Instagram today before the video goes up tomorrow on YouTube. So don't forget, guys, follow me on Instagram. You can see a little sneak peek of the new project. And it's a little hot hatch, I will say. So, yeah, let's do this. So, guys, let me just explain, what we're going to do today. The very first thing we need to do is this bumper. I want to continue rubbing it down and then just making sure that it's all flat. Everything's rubbed down and smooth. There's no scratches. Obviously, there were scratches down there. I've sanded them down. Just check to make sure there's a little bit here. So I'm going to sand that down. All I'm going to do is fill the bumper all the way around, just making sure that it's ready to get some primer all over it. I'm just going to primer the whole bumper and start again, basically. Take it right back so that we know, there's not going to be any issues, later on. But yeah, just keep sanding, keep prepping, prep. And we're then going to tape up the bottom part, get all that cleaned up and then tape it all up. And then I'm going to hit it with the grey primer. And then we can leave it until a little bit later. I don't know if there's going to be time for me to show me painting it today. It may be another day. I might have to prime it and then leave it 24 hours for the next day. Do you know what I mean? Just to make sure that it's gone off enough. So, yeah, but that's what we're going to do today first. I'll set you up on the tripod. Let's get sanding. Then we can move on to doing this. We're going to make sure that this is still okay. Put the wheel on. Make sure it's straight. It's already looking straighter already compared to the other side, to this side. So, yeah. And then we're going to have a look at this wing. So we're going to put this wing on. This is definitely an original wing. I know a lot of you are saying it's been painted, but if it has, it's only been painted on the other side. This is definitely an original. It's not an aftermarket wing. It's one from the factory. I can't see if that's been painted before. We don't really know. We're just guessing, aren't we? We use are. I'm not guessing. I don't guess. So, yeah, that's what we'll do. I did actually keep the original part of the original wing as well, which is here. And as you can see, this bracket here, look, you have to take these off and save them, because you never know when you're going to need a bracket like that. And you know, everything's money, isn't it? Everything's costs money to buy. So I'll take that off and keep that, and then get rid of the rest. But yeah, just thought I'd show you that. We've obviously got all the service parts as well, so we're going to do a service on this, drop the oil change, air filter, all the stuff. We have got bits and pieces to do on the inside as well, so we have got stuff to do. Obviously, I'm taking delivery of the next project as well, so that's, you know, coming a bit later. So yeah, really, really busy day today. So let's crack on and let's get this sanded a bit more, and get it ready to get primed. So yeah, let's do this. Right, okay guys, so as you just saw there, I've rubbed it right back. Started with 180 grit, and then I went to 320 grit to get those scratches down. Still left obviously 320 grit scratch all over it, and then it's a case of just panel wiping it off and then hitting the whole bumper with some primer, some grey primer, and that'll give us a nice sort of, you know, a starter base to attach the paint, the clear coat, the base coat and the lacquer. So yeah, I've taped off the bottom part, the black bottom trim. We want to keep that in the same colour black, so we don't want to paint that red. So yeah, I'm actually going to take it outside, I think, because there ain't no sort of, there's no wind at all. It's quite low, so it won't be any sort of dust kicking around, and it's only primer. So I'm going to probably take it outside, get it primed, and then bring it back in, and then I'll show you once I've done that. And then we're going to crack on with getting this back together. Get the wing on, get the wheel on, get the servicing, get the oil, drop the oil, do all the servicing part of it, and then we're going to take the car outside and have a look at that wing to make a final assessment and decision whether or not we need to paint it with the bumper, because I'm doing the bumper anyway. So yeah, we'll make a decision on that once I get it outside. So let me get on with getting that primed first, and I'll come back to you soon, guys, and I'll see you in a bit. Right, okay guys, so I've done 2 coats of primer. It's come out really, really well. There's a little bit of a, not as a run, but it's more of a, like a, yeah, little spot. So I'll flat that off. But apart from that, everything else all over it looks really, really good. So yeah, so basically I'm going to leave this bumper now for at least 24 hours till tomorrow, and then after that we can sort of wet dry it, flat it back, and get it ready for the base coat and the lacquer. But at least that part is done now. It's all rubbed down, it's primered. We're going to continue with the car. Going to get the wing on, and we're going to start the service, drop the oil, change the oil, air filters, oil filters, and all that sort of stuff. So that's done. Get the wing on, get the wheel on, and then we're going to get it outside and have a good look. A good look at that colour difference matching, you know, whether or not it is, if we need to paint the wing or we don't need to paint the wing, whatever it looks like. So yeah, let me set you up. Let's get cracking. Let's drop the old engine oil. Yeah, get the service part of it done. But you can see up there, like that is a newish oil filter. So it's definitely been looked after. This car definitely been looked after. So yeah. So I was looking for the sticker, but it just looks like they've replaced that cover. Main dealer has replaced that. There's normally a white sticker that goes there. They've replaced this top cover for some reason. So yeah, anyway. Right, let's get set up, guys. Let's keep going. Let's do this. Right, okay guys, so that's the service all done. New oil, air filter and oil filter. That oil filter to get off was an absolute pig. It's just so tight. It don't need to be that tight. I have put a bit of towel, bit of tissue paper at the bottom there just to check to make sure there's no oil dripping out of that oil filter. But I think, yeah, I think I've got it. I think that's done. The only thing I've got to do is the cabin filter down there. So we'll whip that over and change that in a minute. Yeah, but I think what we're going to move on to now is we're going to put the wing on. Put the wing on, clean it up, buff it up, put the wheels back on, take it outside and have a good look in the sunshine to see what it's like. And I'll take you out there and we'll have a look when the car's outside. The other thing, guys, I've just had delivery of the next project. It's a hot hatch. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'll put a little sneak peek of the car on my Instagram account. So guys, follow me on Instagram and you'll see little sneak peeks of the vehicles that come in and what's going to come on the channel. So yeah, we'll do a video on that tomorrow. That's going to be a little bit of a strange one. It's had a bit of a whack on the front end, on the suspension side of it. So we'll have a look at that tomorrow. But for now, let's keep going. Let's get this wing on, get it outside, and have a good look at it. So yeah, let's do this, guys. Right, okay guys, so let's have a look outside in the sunshine. And do you know what? It ain't that bad. It's a slightly different that way. This way it is bang on. So yeah, I suppose it's different in different angles. It looks pretty good. Like this angle here, that obviously gaps needs closing up. So take no notice of the gaps. We're just trying to look at the shade. So if you look at this angle like that, it's bang on. It's a real strange one, really. I suppose in different angles, different lights, it slightly shows different. But that is an original panel. It's not an aftermarket. Someone ain't painted it. It's an original one. So, and I've buffed it up both sides to see the comparison. And yeah, it's a real tricky one, this one. You can see it from different angles and it maybe look a little bit different, stuff like that. But I don't know, it's really strange. Why would this be the same colour as this, but this not the same colour as that, or this? It's really strange. I can only imagine it's just because of the light and just because of the way it is. What we'll do is we'll put it all back together. I'll paint the bumper, and then we'll see what the bumper looks like compared to the wing and the bonnet. That's all I can do, really. So yeah, It's really hard, really hard. I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to have a look to see what it's like once I've done the bumper, and we'll go from there. Yeah. Right, let's get it back inside. Continue. New tyres. I'll explain about them tomorrow. But for now, let's get it back in. Let's take it back up. Let's continue with what we've got to do. I still want to clean off the insides. We've still got a little bit of work to do. So let's keep going, guys, and just see how far we get today. So yeah, let's do this. Right, okay, guys, we are definitely getting this one done now. So yeah, done the seats, hoovered the carpets out. It's just, you know, the normal stuff that I go through, the normal stuff that I do. This one is pretty clean, I've got to be honest. If it was that bad, I would have took the seats out, but it doesn't really need the seats removing on this one. So like I said to you before, someone has really looked after this car. It is really clean. So yeah, we've done the seats, so that's done, and now it could just dry. The trouble is with it is just you've got to be careful, you just don't touch it, because you can see like a fingerprint there, bang. So I've got to clean that back off. You know, I'm just trying to get the majority of it off until we're actually completely finished. We've still got to do obviously the painting on the front bumper. We've done the service. So yeah, you know, we are getting a little bit closer for this one to be done. Now I've brought the car in, like comparing these two shades. This is a shade, very slightly shade off compared to the bonnet as well. But then when you look to this, it don't look that bad. It's really, really misleading. Like, and I know Paul from Love 500, he was messaging me as well saying, you know, that this, even though that it's a paint code 111A, there's like 3 or 4 different shades of that paint code. So it's just, yeah, it's just incredible, really. But I've took, where's that other? This is the original. This is the original wing. And I've taken the paint code from this original wing. So I'm just trying to see if I can see. Yeah, I don't know. Really, really strange. Because that looks all right to me. It looks exactly the same. Really strange. What I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the front bumper in the paint code, the colour that I've got. See what it's like compared to the other side, the bonnet and the wing. And then I'll make a decision. If the bumper looks a lot better, matching to the bonnet and the wing the other side, then I'm going to repaint this one as well, and we'll get this repainted to the same colour as the paint on the bumper, if you know what I mean. So yeah, you know, it is just a case of, you know, grinding through it, getting through the bits and pieces, and basically just making sure that it's 100% right, you know. And if I don't get it right with the paint, it's going to the paint shop. It's as simple as that. I'm not going to mess around. So yeah, but I do like to mess around in the beginning painting, because it's so easy just to say, yeah, I'm going to send that to the paint shop. Yeah, I'm going to send that to the paint shop. But that don't actually teach you anything. It teaches you to, it basically teaches you to go the easy route. But that's never been for me. I've never been one to go for the easy route. I've always wanted to learn more, do more, try more. And that's just basically, that's just me. Personal preference. It's, you know, other people are different. Other people will just go, paint shop, and have done with it and pay that money. Whereas I want to try and do it myself, because it's the future, my future experience and ability will help me further down the line. It's a long-term thing, not a short-term thing. People sending stuff to paint shops and just going, yeah, paint shop will do that. That's a short-term solution to a big long-term problem, which is painting panels and parts. If you want to continue doing it, if you want to do the odd car, you know, on your driveway 2 or 3 times a year, then, you know, send it to the paint shop. And but that, for me, it's never going to be enough. I need to learn myself. So yeah, that's enough waffling over, guys. That's it for the end of today's video. Don't forget, in tomorrow's video, we've got a new hot hatch. It's outside. I will get into it tomorrow. I will show you what I've got. But don't forget, if you follow me on Instagram, guys, you would have already seen what we've got to start tomorrow. And yeah, it should be a good one. Unbelievably, I can't understand how they've written this car off. I don't understand it. It's unbelievable that they did. And I'll show you what I'm talking about tomorrow. But for now, guys, thanks very much for the support. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to any of my videos. I really appreciate the support, guys. See you soon. Take care. See you in the next one.